Episode 2. Taylor and Jayson. Programming. There. Pin.
Sorry, so let's tell them what the deal is. I just did a team of 4 workout.
Taylor did
with
Taylor's
1,000 thrusters.
Taylor's legs are crushed.
Yeah, and you are taking it lighter this week.
Deload.
Okay.
All right, so.
You know you want to do, what did we just say? Toes to bar.
All right, so we're going to do toe to bar. And you want it to be like a long chipper.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I've done burpees every day this week, so probably
All right, Taylor's legs are crushed. She did burpees, so we're doing toe to bar. We're not using the legs.
I haven't done toes to bar yet. Oh, we could bench. Have you benched this week at all? No. I know we bench in, okay, let's bench in some form.
Okay, we're bench pressing.
That's good.
Dumbbell bench press or actual bench?
Whatever you want.
Okay, bench press.
Regular?
We can do a regular.
Okay.
No, let's just do dumbbell. The setup will be easier.
Okay.
What's our time domain? We trying to make this long?
I don't care. 15 to 18 or 12 to 17, something like that. It's
okay,
fine.
We can make it 15 plus.
Okay.
So 15 minutes plus. Toe to bar bench press.
What else?
What else? Without using legs.
We can do any machine.
Okay.
Let's run.
Okay.
I haven't done any running since Monday. Awesome runner. So far, so good.
And then what if we did?
Our plan was to come in, me write what I wanted to do, he write what he wanted to do. We would erase what either of us didn't want to do. And then we'd have our workout. We already kind of did a little bit of that before we started the video. So I haven't done toes to bar this week. He hasn't done them since Monday. I haven't benched at all. I've run once this week. So
Can you jump?
You want to do box jump overs or like the big box?
Just jump overs, regular jump overs?
Clears. I'd be down for clears. I did burpee box jump overs yesterday.
Clears. I think that's enough.
Okay.
All right.
And we want a chipper style.
I mean, we could just do like four rounds or chipper.
Let's do a chipper. So okay. I think start, finish with run and a bigger run chunk in the middle. So maybe start with like a 600, end with a 600, 1200 in the middle, and then the other stuff in between.
Okay. $600-meter run. 600-meter run.
What was it go to this?
600-meter run.
No, 1200 in the middle.
Okay. I say we do a big sets of toe to bar. I'm thinking we can do 60, 40, 30, 20 of something, and then 20, 30, 40.
So you're saying
600-meter run.
40 toe to bar.
40 or 40.
What if we did this?
40 toe to bar.
What if we did this? 600-meter run, 42 toes to bar, 21 bench body weight, 21 bench body weight, 42 toes to bar run. Is that enough?
Well, we didn't do.
Oh shit, the box clears. Okay.
All right, so 600-meter run.
40, 30, 20. Okay, I like that. 40 toes to bar, 30 box clear, 20 bench press body weight.
Yeah. But we're doing dumbbell bench.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So let's use 70s.
Wow.
That's it. 600-meter run, 40 toe to bar, 30 box clears, 20 dumbbell bench.
How long does that take?
It's gonna take way longer than 15 minutes.
No way, really?
Maybe. It shouldn't.
600-meter run is 2.5, 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 11 minutes. Nah, dude, that'd be like a 4. Oh shit, I didn't even count that. Probably like 13 minutes. And then how long is the 1200 meter? So that's like an 18-minute workout, maybe 18, 17. Okay. No, so here's what I think we're gonna do. So benches are being used, so we got to make a change. We're gonna do bar dips instead of bench press.
Yep.
And this is such an easy change. We go 50.
Let's go 50, 40, 30.
Exactly. And this is just gonna turn into a bar dip.
It's definitely gonna make the time domain longer.
You think this? Maybe a little bit. I don't know.
You're adding 10 reps to each. And bar dips are way harder than bench press.
All right. There she is. There she blows.
Actually, bar dips will probably be faster. You think bar dips will be faster?
I think bar dips, then 20 bench. No, I think the bar dips will take longer.
Welcome back. Episode 2, Taylor and Jayson. This was a fun one. We did a chipper today. Started with it was a big, long workout. We were trying to go for like a 18-minute time domain. I think we hit right on the spot. So we did a 600-meter run, 50 toe to bar, 40 box clears, 30 bar dips, 1,200-meter run, 30 bar dips, 40 box clears, 50 toe to bar, 600-meter run. So chipper style. As you could tell right now, as Taylor is running, he is coming out hot.
I came out for sure a little hot.
Dude, you did 50 toe to bar unbroken, bro.
Yeah, fuck it. I know. I mean, I knew the toe to bar wasn't going to be a limiter for me. I think, like looking at the workout, I knew the 1,200 was going to be a limiter, but I got like 400. Well, I go out, I'm holding like a 330, which is like moving a little bit, but I was feeling okay. Short distance running for me is not an issue, like 200 to 800 chunks. Yeah. I haven't been doing much more than that. So like my leg stamina, leg endurance on running. And that's like just a different feel on your legs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
when your
sure.
legs get heavy, long distance. So that's coming back.
I honestly, dude, we can't give away what happens because we're talking way ahead of what happened. So he does go 50 unbroken on the toe to bar. I was actually, when I got to, I was surprised how far you got off the runner ahead of me. I thought we would try to get off at the same time. But then I got to the toe to bar and I was like, I'll just come down when he comes down. I get to like 35. I'm like, dude, I know, because you jumped up ahead of me. So I was like, surely he's like 5 toe to bar ahead of me. Yeah. And so I'm like, dude, I'll just come down like a few reps after him. So then we're like tied essentially. Yeah. And dude, you kept going. And I got to 35 and I was like, that means he's at 40. And you didn't come down at 40, and I was like, dude.
You know that feeling when
screw that, bro.
You know that feeling when you have your grips locked in and they're not moving at all, and you get fatigued, and they turn each rep, and you have to go back over and they turn each rep.
You're like jumping.
That's what I was doing. That's what I was doing my last 10. I was like, fuck it, I'm going all 50. I don't have to use my arms at all for the box clears. Then we got to the box clears, and I think I was like 4 ahead of you, and I was just trying to keep the same pace as you. And then you caught back up, like, so, I was going basically.
Don't be telling him no.
I was basically doing, I got to 4, then you got to the box clear, and I made sure as soon as you landed, I started my next jump.
Yeah. No, you were definitely, you had a better rhythm on the box jumps. I felt like, I had no idea how you would be at the bar dips. I assumed that I would have an edge because I remember you coming here a couple years ago and us doing like accessories on bars, and I remember you struggling with like maybe like 15 strict, and I was like, oh, these are easy for me. Literally, that was the only thing I was thinking about. I was like, okay, he could have 4 reps on me on the box clears. I don't know if he's good. Like previously, I'm thinking he's bad, but then you came out with 20.
I should have. No, I think I did 15. 8-7 is what I did on the bar dips, and I should have 15-8-7.
15-8-7.
I should have done 20 because it's like any strict gymnastic. Your first set's gonna feel easy, and I feel like anything after that's gonna feel the same, regardless if it was 15 or 20.
Yeah.
So I should have just done 20.
I came out with 20, and then the goal was to get as close as possible to the run. I think you got on the run
probably 50 meters ahead.
Yeah. So we were really close on the run.
Just
like the assault runners.
Yeah.
So I could see your pace.
Yeah.
And I feel like for me that was like the pivotal part of the workout for me because that was the first time so far in the workout I saw you struggling.
I knew when we wrote the workout, Zach was like, it's gonna be all box clears. I was like, are you stupid? It's a mile and a half of running, dude. It's all running.
So when I was on the runner, you were a little ahead, probably like how many 50 meters?
Maybe
50 meters, but then we were so close that I saw your pace, and I could also see your stride. And my my cadence was faster than yours, and so that was kind of when I was like, okay, I'm gonna start reeling him in. Because, dude, it's like with anything. Like you see someone hurting, and you get that spike.
For sure. And I was thinking, I got on the runner, I was like, all right, I'm a little out of breath right now, so I'll go like a 4:20, and then I'll pull it down to a 4 and hold a 4, maybe just under 4, 1K pace. And then I got to like 300 meters. My legs were hurting a bit. I'm like, heart rate's not coming down. Get to 400 meters. My right quad starts cramping. I'm like, fuck. And when I say cramp, not like seizing up muscle, but you know what I mean, where you take a step and you get that sharp jolt in your leg and it just is like, it's twingy. Then 700 meters in, my left quad starts cramping, so both quads are like hitting that. Every step it's like jolt, 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 and I'm like, I'm just gonna be holding a 450 pace for the rest, and just hope Jayson blows up on the back half, because otherwise, my quads are just messed up.
Yeah, so since the bar dips were right after the run, that's kind of the momentum. Because I was like, I had a lot of confidence going into the bar dips. I didn't have as much an edge on the box jumps or toe bar, but I had a feeling that if I could get 20 reps in on the bar dips, then I could hold you off on elsewhere.
You got off like
I did 20.
I know, but how far ahead were you? You were like 30 seconds ahead of me.
Yeah.
Off the runner, maybe a little more, and I caught back up a little bit. But you got off like 30 seconds or more ahead of me. You did 20. I did 19.65 on my second set, and then
I don't know how many box jumps I had over you. I think I had maybe 10.
Yeah, you finished. No. You finished the box jump overs, and I was at 34.
Okay.
Or 33. So like 7-ish, which is about 20, 30 seconds.
I mean, yeah, but then I was like, okay, like he did 50 toe bar unbroken. I don't know what he's about to do now.
Blew up. What'd you do on the second set?
I did 25 and then 10, 8, 7.
25. Oh, that's a good scheme. I went and did 30, and then I did 18, and I was like, I wanted 20, and like I was doing that thing where I was turning and turning, and then I had 2 left, and I just couldn't. I maybe could have if I was like,
Dude, you had a run after that, bro.
Yeah. So I came down. But then I got on the 600, and my 600 was fast. It was much faster. Yeah. I pulled it back down to like a 330 pace, which was smooth for me to finish. I just really hit a wall muscularly on the 1200 run. Both quads were cramping so bad.
Yeah.
But I was happy with that. I'm happy with that.
Well, you got anything to say to Colton?
Dude, he's been talking more shit than anybody. This little guy, dude. Let me just tell you, if you're doing Proven's workouts, good luck. Good luck, bro. Proven. You ain't proven shit. I'll tell you that, bro.
Chill, bro. Chill. This is on the channel, bro. This is not your platform.
Did you see Dallin's post? Charity event. Dude, work it out with my fans. Bro, we're not your fans, dude.
We're not your fans.
Oh,
bro.
my gosh. All right, that was a good workout. This is the last one because it opens next week. Maybe I'll come down Saturday or something.
Yeah, so the Open is coming up. We're gonna release this on maybe like Tuesday or Wednesday, a couple days before the Open. Yeah. What do you think the Open's gonna be?
I don't know. I'm nervous. I haven't competed in 2 years. And when I say competed,
all right. Tell me you're like, you could draw it up against Dallin.
And I would crush him.
Yeah.
Anything gymnastic, and handstand push-ups. It's not going to be anything that I'm going to beat him at. It's going to be. This is how the Open's going to go, bro. Pure engine, and then things that I'm probably not that ready for, like super heavy. I'm just not that strong yet.
So you don't think ring muscle ups will come?
For sure not. It'd be a nice little treat. GHD's ring muscle ups.
In the Open.
Yeah, please. I don't know. I don't know how his running is right now. My running's not.
We're not gonna run in the Open.
I know, that's what I'm saying. If you draw it up though, mile run for time, I'd smack him. And my running's not great right now, but I feel like my running at average is still pretty good in the field of games athletes.
You need to be in the pool.
I don't need to be in the pool ever.
No, I'm saying like the Open. When you need a pool, then you whoop them. All right, so realistically, what do you want the workout to be? You can't use gymnastics because.
Yeah. I think anything just like anything with a good mixed modal balance would be a good race between us. I don't want anything to come out where he's just gonna.
Are you in the camera, bro?
Yeah, I'm in the camera for sure. I don't want anything to come out where it's like, okay, like week 2, for example, I wouldn't want rowing and wall balls to come out.
Yeah.
Just like you wouldn't want ring muscle ups and whatever to come out.
Right.
It just is not, it defeats the purpose to me. I don't want to do thrusters and burpees out, but no one can beat him at that. I think versus Dallin, it would be most fun to watch if it's like a cyclical, longer, I don't know, double under wall walk, dumbbell snatch, something like that, where it's like all that's limiting is pain and both of us can just really hurt ourselves. So we'll see. Well, I don't like to play the guessing game. It makes me anxious.
I hope it's wall balls and rowing for us.
Shut the fuck up.
It's not gonna be. I think wall balls are gonna be in week 1.
That'd be nice. If it's not squatting versus Colton, that's a huge. It'll be much more of a fun thing to watch.
I mean, CrossFit posted that
Mushroom?
picture. No, that picture yesterday with wall bar targets.
Oh,
You didn't see that?
cool. Probably Karen.
Well, they had barbells in there too.
It's probably going to be that same workout as last year, the first one. What was it? The AMRAP? Row, toe to bar, power clean, wall, muscle up.
Yeah.
Be a good workout.
Yeah. Dallin came in late. I beat him by 1 rep in that workout.
Really?
And I was like 13. I think he was 14th in the world.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was episode 2. Very fun workout. It hurt like hell. It was really all engine and really. You don't think so?
I mean,
it was run. Like obviously it was. I think it was for me. It was engine on the 1200. I knew that I could hold on to the bar, and then it was really about how bad I really wanted to hurt on the run.
Yeah, it was definitely engine. I got held up for sure by my quads cramping, which is I'm not that mad about. And getting a lot of intensity multiple times a day that's a lot for me. So I'm good with that.
Oh, that was fun. All right. Week 1 of the Open. You can check Taylor out on the Savon podcast against Dallin. Good luck.
Cut.